Hey guys, well, happy Friday. I am gonna try to attempt to do a car video because it's been absolutely crazy at my house, and I've still got stuff in the office, and we're still putting back stuff from painting. We painted last week, and we painted. We had painters over actually, and we painted our family room, and we painted our kitchen, and we painted our hallway, and we painted our upstairs stairwell and our upstairs hallway, etc., including one bedroom. So it's been absolutely nuts trying to put everything back. And then, you don't want to put back everything. You're kind of almost purging and sorting out a little bit as you're going. So it's been those kind of things where I don't have any videos left for you guys to watch, so I need to get on the ball and do something. And what better way than to do a little car chit chat with you guys on my way to work. So I apologize in advance if my camera or my phone starts to wobble a little bit. It's up on one of these things that sticks to the window of my car, and sometimes it through the jiggling of driving it'll kind of go down, up and down, but I'll try to correct it as we go along. So anyway, today's video is going to be about a color contact lens company that I kind of discovered through YouTube and through another contact lens company that sent me a pair for free. Those were Iris Beauty. I think it was one or two pairs, and I had showed you guys those contact lenses, and they're absolutely beautiful. One is like iconic blue, and the other one is called sugar brown, and that got me to thinking and kind of being hooked on some of these contact lenses, just for the fun of it, to go out to have a date night. Although I'm wearing them today, I'm wearing one today, and I'll get to the name of it in a second, and that's on my way to work, so hopefully I'll be able to see the computer screen and be able to read things. I just got an updated prescription for my eyes. I just went to the doctor like right before I broke my foot. So it's been about 8 weeks, let's just say. And so I got everything, the latest prescriptions, which I highly recommend that you guys have a late or updated prescription before you go ahead and order contact lenses, no matter where you get them from. You want the best possible, the latest prescription on your eyeballs so that you can see. No use spending the money to get contact lenses where you have old prescriptions and they're just not doing you. So many people are jogging with their dogs this morning. It's kind of cool watching it. So anyway, back to the story. So I started looking on the internet and looking at other YouTubers and what kind of colored contacts they wear, and a lot of gals do have dark eyes or dark brown eyes, and they're showing the light colored contact lenses. Now I have very bright green eyes. I have very deep green eyes. People think I'm wearing, honestly, contact lenses when I am not. I'm just wearing clear contacts for vision correction, but I'm not wearing colored contacts. And they're like, are those your natural eye color? Those are so green. And I'm like, yep, that's my eye color. But as with everything, when you have one color of whatever, you want to experiment and play around and do something different. So, obviously, if you have, also same thing with hair. If you have blonde hair, you want to do maybe a reddish tone. If you have dark hair, you want to go blonde. If you have straight hair, you want to go curly. I mean, there's always, women, and men, we change our minds all the time, and we like to play dress up and like to change it up a little bit. Why not? That's what life is about. So anyway, I went ahead and I found this online website. It's called ColorCL.com, and I'll put it up here post video as I'm talking to you guys. So it's called ColorCL.com. And no, they did not contact me. They did not have anything to do with me. I just discovered them on my own through YouTube, and also, through reviews. They are out of Korea. They are a Korean company. Now, if you don't know anything about the Korean, I guess, culture or anything, they love costume play up. They love to play with makeup. They love to make their eyes different color, and their the irises around their eyes bigger. They call it the doll-like effect. So a lot of young gals, they love to put on vivid colored contact lenses with there's a name for it, lima ring. I'll have to look it up, but there's a term for it, where the outside of the contact lens, it has like a darker limbal ring. That's what it's called. The contact lens has a darker ring on the outside, and then the contact color itself is lighter on the inside, to make it look to make it appear that their pupils are larger. Okay, so that's what they love to do that, and they'll go to town with colored contact lenses. They will have 10, 15 pairs of contact lenses, and they'll change it up every day, depending on their outfit and what they're wearing, and it's to have fun. Why not? Of course, they have some wild costume contact lenses as well, cat eyes and blood red contacts, for vampire looking eyes, or all white contact lenses for like I guess like zombie type of contacts. But we're talking about normal contact lens colors and stuff like that. Hold on, I'm just kind of like holding this camera so it doesn't wobble. I'm going through a patch here of road that's kind of bumpy, and as you can tell, I'm going up and down here too, but hopefully this will hold up really good. So anyway, I went online and I looked at the color selections they have, and they have a boatload. They have about 3 or 4 groupings, or what they call collections. So they have one called the Siesta collection. They have one that's Siesta. There's one, I don't think it's called Fantasy, but there's another one called it's the name of a person. Again, I'll put it up here because I can't remember names to save my life, but it's a collection, and those were kind of funky, darker colored lenses. But I looked through all of their collection, and I was on the search for gray contacts. I got the blue ones for iris, and I got a light sugar brown, which does give my eyes almost like that gray kind of look, like a darker gray. But I wanted something almost a very light gray, or just something a little different. Okay, so I was looking to see names that say gray. So the 2 colors that I got was Siesta Cream, and Siesta Cream is the one that I am wearing today. So if you see me, I'm going to try to stare into the camera here in a minute, as soon as I get a red light here, and show you guys that. So I'm wearing that today, and these are the lighter color of the 2 pairs. And the other color that I got was called Pearl Gray, and those are a true I would say medium gray color. So when you put them on your eye, they're just a really they enhance my natural green eyes to be that grayish green. It's hard to explain, and I will put up a picture of my wearing the grayish, the pearl gray one. I'll probably put it up here somewhere. I'll snap a picture of it in a day or so when I'm wearing it, so that you guys can see that too. But I am wearing the cream, Siesta Cream, and I did put on some eyeshadow today. It's just a Rimmel collection. Again, it's a new collection. It's and it's predominantly red tones, peachy tones, very, very pretty coppery tones. It's got about, I think about 8 or 10 shadows in that palette. It only cost me a few dollars, maybe like $9, $10. So I tried to pick out something that would, make my eyes pop maybe a little more because of this light color. Okay, I'm coming up on a longer red light, so I'll be able to stare at you guys a little bit better. So that's what I'm wearing around my eyes. I'm wearing a Princess mascara, and that's it. So this is it. I'm gonna just stare at you guys and stare all over so you can see it. See? And it's pretty dang light if you see the color. I mean, it is really, really, really a light color. I'll look up a little bit and I'll look down a little bit, and so that's it. So that's how it looks like. Very comfortable to wear. So far I've had it on for about, I would say like an hour and a half since I got ready, because I'm still on my way to work, so nowhere there yet. The proof in the pudding is going to be long-term, how I see throughout the day, and I'll put it down here somewhere, in text, how it was throughout the day, how many hours I wore it. I did bring, as a backup, my glasses, my regular glasses, my full moon glasses that I got. I'm loving those, guys. I'm absolutely adoring that. I have not taken it off my nose. They're the darker tortoise shell ones that I ordered, and I really love them. I love them to death. I mean, they are perfect for computer work and everything else. But anyway, I brought those as a backup. I brought the empty contact lens case as a backup, just in case anything goes wrong and I have to, pop out my lenses and then put on my glasses. So I've got that covered. And I also bought a pair of reading glasses, and those are also because you tend to lose, or at least I lose, my reading ability for up close reading if I have to do, which I have to do at work, a lot of close-up reading in small type. So and that's just normal, because most of my contact lenses, although my clear contacts, my prescription clear contact lenses, do have a multifocal ability, so I can read close up with those contact lenses, and I can see far away and all in between, and those are my best work contact lenses that I can have. But yeah, so that's about it. I just wanted to come on here again. Apologies for just putting together what I can, the best I can right now for my videos. I'll probably this weekend, once I get the rest of the junk out of my office and put away. I never knew I had so many tchotchkes, honestly, guys, till I had to undo my living room and take stuff off of like shelves and knickknacks here and there. It's just so much stuff to put back, and I'm just purging some of them. I've gotten like about 1 or 2 garbage bags full of stuff that I just deemed like, okay, I'm done with this. I don't need to be seeing it, or just things that I've had on my shelf for like 10 years, and it was time to move on. But you know how it is, you're lazy, you're so used to looking at something day in and day out that you don't really even think of, does this benefit me? Is it still worth it? Do I want to keep it? Is it old and decrepit or whatever? So yeah, I definitely went through a purging of it, and that took time, and then dusting everything off and putting it away. And my son also went through a small phase of sprucing up his bedroom. Since his bedroom was done, he went ahead and painted his nightstand white, because his nightstand was like a wood color. It was a natural grain wood, and it was an older nightstand, but it's a very, very useful, really well made nightstand. I really like that furniture. And he wanted to order new furniture, I guess from IKEA or somewhere, and I'm like, honey, we just spent so much money on actual painting the house. Can we just forego getting you furniture? And I made the suggestion to him. I said, well, if you want to paint it a different color, like you wanted a white, white furniture, I said, well, we have plenty of paint left over, and we have white paint. You can buy brushes or whatever you need, rollers, and just try to paint your furniture white and see how it comes out. Even if it, even if it looks a little distressed and it's not quite covered all the way, I mean, it's kind of cool, to have that look, almost like that home do-it-yourself type of look. And he actually went with it. He was really happy about doing it, the project, and he did that. He did his bedroom doors, he did his closet door, so he did a number of things in his bedroom to spruce it up, and it came out really well. It came out looking really good, and we saved the money on having it done professionally or getting new furniture, which I can't afford. I am going to get him a new headboard. Well, he doesn't have a headboard, so I'm going to get him a headboard to go with his bed, and we'll just order that online. So he'll have that as a kind of like a little perk for doing a good job on other things. So anyway, that is it. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and so far so good. So this is, I guess you can deem it my first impressions on how I'm liking it. As far as the service and the shipment, I had no issues with the service, just to get back to that, and but the shipping did take a while. It took about 3 to 4 weeks to get it. Now, truth be told, I hadn't checked my mailbox in about a week and a half, so it might have been sitting there for about a week, but it took a good month for me to receive the contact lenses from Korea, and there was no other communication as far as tracking or anything like that. It's some bizarre world, low budget shipping method that they use, so you're not going to get far as tracking it, to see where it's at. So just beware of that, and beware also that some credit card companies, and I went through this actually with one of my, I think it was my Wells Fargo card. They did not allow, or they deemed it suspicious that I had made a purchase from a Korean company online. So they basically flagged my card account and would not allow the purchase to go through. So you might have an issue. You might have to use, choose another credit card, maybe American Express, or try to pay through PayPal. I believe that's what I wound up doing. I went on PayPal, and then I paid through PayPal, but using one of my credit cards. So, just be aware that you might have some payment issues because of security reasons for your credit card or, your online banking. I don't think that they take e-checks. I could be wrong, but I don't think they do. I think most of the payment is PayPal or a credit card that you put in through that system. So I don't think it's a high risk. Like I said, a number of YouTubers here have ordered from them, and they seem legit. In fact, they go back and order more and more contact lenses. Oh, and by the way, I'm so sorry, guys. Since I'm driving, I forgot to mention how much they cost. They cost about $15 a pair. So they're about they're actually like $30, but you can get them for half off sometimes, or they are buy one get one free. Sometimes they have a lot of sales going on. I believe you can get 2 pairs for $30 now. So they always have some sort of huge sales going on, and more often than not, like they'll even throw in a free pair sometimes. Now, I didn't get a free pair. I just got buy one get one, but they'll sometimes, if you buy, I think 2, you get the third one free. I'm not sure. You'd have to go on their website, but they're always running a sale. So be sure to check on that. And on top of that, a lot of YouTubers, again, if you go ahead and Google ColorCL.com on YouTube. A lot of YouTubers have an additional 15% discount coupon. So be sure to check in with that and make sure that you grab one. I don't have it because I'm not affiliated with them in any way. Like I said, I just purchased them from my own sweet money. But I did grab a 15% coupon from one of the ladies that did the review, or was sent the contacts for free to try, and she did have an affiliate link and a discount code. So I managed to grab that, and I think those codes are good for a long time, if not forever, as long as they have it on their YouTube channel. Mine certainly worked, and I can't remember whose I used, but if I find it, I'll link it here. I'll link it somewhere here so that you can grab that code as well. Okay, so that's it. Pretty good. I think I did okay for my car vlogging here this morning. Thank you so much again for joining me, and thank you for your patience in my renovation. I'm closed for renovations, as they say. Sometimes these businesses, they do close for renovations, so I'm closed for renovations. But hopefully this weekend I'll get back online, and I've got a lot of fun stuff scheduled for you guys that I want to talk about. So please stay tuned and come on back for my videos, and we'll have a great time together. I love you all. Have a blessed weekend coming up, and today's Friday, so we'll be going out for dinner, and then this weekend just chilling and doing a little more sprucing up and cleaning and organizing and shooting videos and editing them. So that is my project for this weekend. I love you guys all. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, so it's the end of the day. It is 5:30, and I wanted to check in with you guys for another minute just to give you an update on my contact lenses and how they wore. They've been in my eye for 10 hours now, at least 10 hours, if not 10 and a half. They are one of the most comfortable contacts that I've been wearing. Seriously, very, very comfortable. I think that they are more comfortable than the Iris Beauty, if I have to be totally honest about it. The Iris Beauty, I noticed about 8 or 9 hours into it, I would have to re-wet my contact lenses. They would get a little bit dried out, and I would have to re-wet them in order to really see well. I mean, it wasn't like a dire emergency, but it would help. I totally forgot that I was wearing these. Completely forgot that I was wearing these. I have really good vision with them. Of course, the only thing I can't do is really read up close because they don't have the multifocal or bifocal feature that my other contact lenses, my normal contact lenses, have. But these were absolutely perfectly fine. Again, I'm going to come in a little closer to show you guys. And I really did freak out my coworkers today. They all were like, whoa, what did you do with your eyes? But they kind of like, they're men, so it doesn't really register with them as far as like, oh, nice or whatever. Weird was more of the answer that I got, because they're used to seeing my green eyes. And then this was like way lighter. I mean, it's just so much lighter and brighter. It's got from what I was looking at in the mirror, it's a very light pale blue, maybe with a little bit of yellow. I'm looking at my eyes here in the rear view mirror. I'm just going to look at them so I can just kind of tell you. To me, they look almost just very, very light, the lightest of the light blues. I could see someone with very light color hair wearing this, like pale white silvery hair wearing this. If you wore like dark eyeshadow, and I wore like more of a pink eyeshadow, I know most of it is gone now, but it would be a really big stark difference. If I wore like a smoky eye, this would be vividly in your face. Like you could tell immediately, like, whoa, these eyes are popping. So if you definitely want to you know, call attention to yourself as far as a party is concerned or anything coming up for Christmas, I would say, yeah, go for it, because this is amazing, amazing color. So again, I just wanted to hop on here. I didn't want to spend too long because I know, you know, I'm just going to insert this into the video, into the existing one that I did this morning, and just tell you guys that, yeah, I mean, first impression, first day out the door, these contacts were amazingly comfortable. And $15 for a pair? Seriously? We're talking 2 contacts. We're not talking 1 contact. We're talking 2. Now, they come 2 in a box, but they are the same prescription. So if you're like me and you have 2 different prescriptions in each eye, you're going to need 2 boxes. But then you're going to get 4 contacts. So, and each contact lens lasts for 6 months. So if you're wearing them consistently for 6 months, you're getting basically a year's worth of contact lenses for $30. I mean, you seriously can't beat that. So if you like colored contacts, you know, go on it. I'm already looking on maybe getting a violet one. I don't know. I might get a violet. They have about 5 different violet colors. They have 4 or 5 or 6 different gray, a bunch of blue, brown, hazel, all of them. I mean, you can go to town with $15 a box. You seriously can go to town with it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, please give it a big thumbs up if you like this video, and please share it around to anybody that wears contact lenses and wants to get into some cool colors for the season or for any time. You know, like I said, you do you. So you know, go to town with this, have fun with it. That's what it's all about. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.